Good afternoon and welcome back to The Longing, where today we're going to be continuing to walk through the halls of eternity. What a surprise. Apparently we're not walking. Yep, still making our way out. Hopefully we'll be out of here in the not too distant future. Maybe one or two more after this. Excuse my yawn. Not been a particularly busy day, has to be said. But yeah, it's all fine. It's all fine. It's a Sunday today. Work tomorrow. With Tarkov in the evening, probably. Although it's been a while since I've done Tarkov, so we'll see how that goes. Excuse me. It probably won't go very well. But you never know. Might actually be fine. But no, we are just going to continue walking through these halls. There really can't be much left. I think when we get back out of here, we are going to go and do some exploration. Since we've been in here for, well, it'll be 2 weeks by the time we're out, I think. Yeah, so it'd be a good idea to do something else. Oh, excuse me. I have to say I have been rather tired recently, as I'm pretty sure I've said in other episodes. I think I've still not yet fully caught up on everything from the BJC. But that's fine. So yeah. Anyway, things that are happening. We continued Vinculture, rather, on yesterday. On the very hard difficulty. It was quite a good stream. We only have 2 payments left, I think, of the debt, and then we're on to free play effectively. So we're nearly done with it. Then it'll just be a case of trying to get any achievements, anything like that. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, any achievements, anything remotely interesting that we want to try and do. Specialize in all of them at some point. Make the shop as big as we can, with as high a approval rating as we can get, hire employees, all that sort of good stuff. But I mean, that's all going to take time, which is fine. Oh, core blimey. I need to stop talking about things that I'm, in inverted commas, going to do, because I found that actually makes it less likely for me to do them. If I plan to do something, I get in my own head, and it just makes it not happen. So I think it's far better off if I don't plan to do things, like if I don't say that I'm going to do something on here. Otherwise it just becomes a thing that doesn't happen, rather annoyingly. I realise that probably makes little to no sense. But if anyone else is like me and they find that when they've told people they're going to do something, they're then more likely to not do it. That's what it's like, which is really annoying. It's really, really annoying. Yeah. Yep, that's something I need to not do, is tell people my plans and not even really make plans, because otherwise I then end up doing them. I mean, after all, the longing, this entire series, was decided on the spur of the moment. There was no planning involved. It just sort of, I just decided to do it, and that was it. Here we are, 114 days later. So, you know, let's take that into account. The fact that it seems to have worked with me not having planned it. Not having planned it in advance. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to say what I'm going to do anymore. I'm just going to do it if I want to do it. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. But no, beyond that, I mean, I'm going to say that once we get out of here, we're going to do some exploration. Because that is something we are going to do. I know that's counter to what I've literally just said, but it's a little bit different because we're already playing this game. There's very little in the way. We're already doing it. Set up and going. Whereas with other things, they're not necessarily set up and going, so there is me in the way. But this has already kind of got its own traction, if that makes sense. It's happening. It's a lot harder to get in my own head about this because it's kind of become the norm now almost. Well, I am yawning. Yeah. I find my own mind a little bit annoying at times with its inability to focus and actually follow through on what it's decided. So, you know, that's annoying and amusing. Oh, and we have just about gone over the 10-minute mark. So, with that said, we're going to leave this here today. Here and now, here today. And we're going to be saying thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon or night, no matter what time of day it is. I hope you all have a wonderful one of it. And as always, we will be back tomorrow with more of The Longing. Goodbye.